Alright, there you go. Alright, shalom, shalom. Alright, my name is the boy Bungat Yashala, coming out of GMS Lions Den Camp. And first and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rukwah, Kodash, Ma'amaf. I want to give a double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. And salutation to you, sincere Akim, that's out there laboring this truth and sincerity. And come with a quick lesson. Alright, basically, it's better to hear rebuke. Alright, and you know, even though we're in the year of Karagma, alright, you still have individuals, alright, that giving offenses contrary to the doctrine, alright, and instead of hearing the correction, alright, they buck up against it, alright. So I'm gonna get a couple of scriptures. I'm just praying, hope this lesson is edifying. First scripture I'm going to get is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 11. It says, "My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord." All right, despise it not. All right, don't buck up against it. Neither be weary of his correction. All right. So a lot of individual of our people, all right, they don't want to accept correction or rebuke. All right, they don't want to they don't want to accept it. Even individuals that know they are Israelites, but they don't want to accept the correction of the doctrine. All right. It says, "For whom the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai loveth, he correcteth, even as a father the son in whom he delight." So when the Lord places a spirit, you know, on Tahar or any or the apostles or the elders, all right, to correct the brother if they going off, it's because of the doctrine, man. Because if a person doing a lesson, all right, and they saying one thing, they could confuse the younger argument that's still coming into this truth, man. All right, because you still got young sheep, all right, that's still coming into the fold, man. So, you know, it's better to hear rebuke, man. All right, especially if it's an open rebuke. All right, it's not to tear you down. It's to build you up and correct you, man. All right, to protect your path. But most individuals, they so high and proud and mighty, all right, they don't even understand what correction is no more, man. But the Lord said he loveth who he correcteth. All right, so obviously if you being corrected, if you going off, that means the Lord showing you that he love you. All right, so you're supposed to accept that correction. Next scripture I'm going to get, and Salaki, if y'all hear the noise in the background, cars passing by, I'm currently walking. All right, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 5. "It is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the songs of fools." So it is better to hear the rebuke of the wise, man. All right, the Lord said, a wise man will attain unto wise counsel. All right, and you know what I'm saying? You have some individuals, all right, they don't want to hear the rebuke of the wise, man. All right, they want to hear the songs of fools, man, because a fool don't know nothing what he's talking about. So I'm going to read it again. All right, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 5. "It is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the words, to hear the songs of fools," man. All right, and that's straight to the point, man. All right, and that's straight to the point. Who are the wise, man? The men of Great Millstone, starting to all the way down. We are considered the wise men. All right, because the Lord gave this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding unto us to be able to go out to the highways and byways and teach unto our people. All right, and not only that, to be able to tear down these strongholds, man, and also to get on brothers or to correct brothers when they go off, man. All right. Next scripture I'm going to get, Proverbs chapter 13. What it is, 18. Alright, Shalakia, this is Proverbs chapter 13, verse 18. It says, "Poverty and shame shall be to him that refuseth instruction." Alright, so people, you know, numerous of times and many examples, you have individuals that came into the truth, learned the doctrine, alright, calling of Heavenly Father, true name, Yahweh, and his son's name, Yahweh Shai. And then, you know, they stumble across a breakdown, or they stumble across something, and they you know, they stumble and err in the scriptures, and then you have you had one of the elders, one of the brothers, correct the brother going off. All right, because poverty and shame shall be to him that refuse instruction. All right, and you see that brother fall, man, and eventually fall out the truth. All right, because why? They don't want to accept instruction. They don't want to accept reproof. But he that regard reproof shall be honored, man. So a person that hear rebuke, all right, hear the instruction, all right, when he go off, instead of running his mouth or being emotional, all right, and he accept it, should be honored, man. All right, you know, cause like my Saquon was telling me, man, you know, most individuals they don't come in this truth, they don't come in this truth with honor and integrity, man. All right, and a man of honor and integrity, man, they're gonna hear rebuke, all right, and they're gonna accept it. All right, they're gonna listen to the wise, man. They're gonna understand when they go off, man. All right, because all right, it's 2019, the year of Karagma, man. All right, we know, you know what I'm saying. We know, you know what I'm saying. We don't supposed to get no tape up and no line up. You know what I'm saying. We don't supposed to get no tape up and no line up, man. But hey, man, we keep going. Next scripture I'm going to get is Proverbs chapter 15. I'm going to start at 31 to 32. You know what? All the way to 33. Alright. It says the ear that hear the reproof of life abide amongst the wise, man. Alright, that's what it's about. Hear the proof of the wise, man. If you go off, man, accept that rebuke, accept that reproof, man. Alright, because accept that reproof, accept that rebuke, man, so you could abide amongst the wise, man, because wise men attain unto wise counsels, man. All right, they're gonna dwell with wise counsel. All right, they're not gonna dwell with fools. He that refuses instruction despises his own soul. So if you refuse the instruction, all right, and especially, you refuse the instruction, you refuse the correction when it's coming coming towards the doctrine. All right, you despise your own soul, man. All right, because the Lord said He chastens who He loves, man. He loves who he reprove, man. Okay, he that refuses instruction despises his own soul, but he that hear the reproof getteth understanding. The fear of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility. So you have brothers that probably was in this truth 10 or more plus years, all right, and they go off and they get corrected, man. All right, and they accept reproof, man. That's honor and humility, man. All right, that's honor and humility, man. Okay, and that's beautiful. All right. All right, this is Galatians chapter 1, Salakia, Galatians chapter 6, verse 1. It says, brethren, if a man be overtaken in the fault which ye have, which, it says, ye which are spiritual, restore such and one in the spirit of meekness, concerning thyself, lest thou also be tempted, man. All right, restoring such and one in the spirit of meekness, man. All right, being humble, man. All right, so if you was overtaken in the fault, man. All right, if you overtaken in the fault and you went off, man. All right, you gotta be humble, man. So you can be, you know what I'm saying? You have to be humble, man. All right, and restore it, all right, through the Spirit. Because, you know what I'm saying, we all fall short of the glory, all right? But at the same time, man, when it comes concerning the doctrine and you being corrected, you don't get offended or buck up against it, man. You got to accept it, all right? Go back over it, all right? Go back over it, watch some videos, all right? Pray to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to give you a more understanding and not to give you over to a reprobate mind. Alright. This is Proverbs chapter 9, verse 8. It says, reprove not a scorner, at least he hate thee. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love thee. Alright, so reprove not a scorner, because all the scorner is going to do is constantly buck up against you. Alright, showing his pride. Alright, and he's going to hate you for reproving him. But it says, rebuke a wise man, and he will love thee. Give instruction to the wise, and he will yet wiser teach a just man, and he will increase in learning, man. He will increase in learning. Alright? He will increase in learning. It says, the fear of the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahushua is the beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of the holy is understanding, man. He'll understand where he went off. Alright? I got a couple of more, and then I'm finished. Alright? So let me get my next one. This is what it is, 1 Timothy chapter 4. I'm gonna start at verse 12. Alright, this is 1 Timothy chapter, I'm gonna start at 11 all the way to 12. It says, these things command and teach. So, you know, this is a part of the doctrine. When a brother go off, man, we supposed to command and teach about reproof and correction and accepting reproof. It says, least no man despise thy youth, but thou, Shalakia, let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers in word and conversation, in charity, in spirit, in faith, and purity. All right, so we have to be a example, all right, for the believers, all right, because Yahweh Shah set that example, that temple already that we falling after, man. All right, and part of that example is when you go off, you accept reproof. All right, you accept correction. All right, you accept correction, man. And when you accept correction, you become wiser, man, and understanding and learning. Okay. Now, so with that, you know, I'm kind of Shalakia. That was it on this lesson. But you know, it's better to hear reproof, man, and accept it and get him and accept it. All right. So with that, I want to say, Kal Allah and Yahweh by Shem Yahushua by Hashem Rukwak Kodash from our mouth. I want to give double honor to the elders of Great Millstone and salutation to you, sincere Akim that's out there laboring in the truth of sincerity. With that, I want to say Shalom.